Miss Community here. Time for my monthly update. I hope you guys all had a great holiday break, and it's nice to get back into the swing of things. I've been working over vacation, doing a lot of more research and working a bit on the website as well. Most of the research so far has been with this book called Design to Thrive. It's a really good book. I highly recommend it. It's talking a lot about managing and creating online communities and social networks that'll last long, which is something that is really important for this project that I'm doing, because as I talked in my blog post, which I'll put a link to in the doobly-doo, that I really want this site to work and I don't want to give up on it. As much as, over time I might become a bit tired of running it, I really need to push myself to, work on it and make it thrive as I've kind of dreamed it to be. So that's what I've mainly been working on. I've got like half of the book done, and it's got some really interesting things, including there's a whole thing that I'm going to include now about like questions to ask for when you join. So like, why do you want to join the group, which I think is really important with kids these days, because I find that when I join like a website, I don't really know why I'm joining it other than like, oh, it looks cool, but I don't really have a purpose in mind. And I think this will help me understand not only why people are joining, but what they want to do on the site, which I didn't get a lot of people for the talk I had, unfortunately. I got some kids who were really interested, and they've all agreed to be my beta testers, which is the next thing I'm going to talk about. I started working on the website this past week, and I was able to get a free website from Hoopla, which I highly recommend that platform if you're starting off new and really are not worried about the actual physical design, but want to work on making a strong community. So that I recommend, but I've been working on that, and I got really excited because I made the admin account a really long time ago when I originally created the site, and the other day I created a login for myself so I can now go in and look as a user, and I understood kind of how I'm going to be inviting people in. It's not going to be something where people just like crowd it like Facebook, like everybody can create an account. I want to kind of not vet people, but kind of contain the flow of people who are coming in, because I really want people who are only interested. I don't want to, oh, this random kid has joined and he doesn't go to our school. I don't really want that, or he wasn't an alumni. So I'm gonna get in contact with a lot of the alumni in the future, which I talked to some of them when they came to Alumni Day, and some of them have agreed to be beta testers. Most of them are more recent alumni that I personally know, but I wanted to reach out to some of the older alumni who are maybe not as like Facebook friendly as some of the younger alumni. So that's the next step, is kind of creating a website and then getting the people to join. My advisory has like agreed that if I need more beta testers, that they'll gladly join. And one of my friends who's in my advisory said, oh, I would never go onto a website like, oh, I deleted my Facebook and blah, blah, blah. I never use it, so don't even bother with me. And my whole advisory was like, oh, come on, give it a chance. So I'm glad to see that my advisory is really supporting me, which is really good to feel, because most of the people I meet on the street are like, why the hell are you doing a project on that? You trying to create the next Facebook? And again, I am not. I want to make that clear. I am not trying to create the next Facebook. I'm just trying to create a nice, safe, social environment for the students and the alumni of my school to interact and kind of learn what's going on. So that's kind of been what's going on lately. I also started for my stats class a survey about internet use and social media use to kind of understand how often like kids would be going on, and I'm looking at across all grades in my school. I know that alumni, they have more time throughout the day when they're not, at work or at school. They're more in charge of their own time, whereas kids who are in high school and middle school have less control of their time, and they have a set amount that they can maybe go online, or they're not allowed to use social media websites. So I want to get that information so I can understand what I can expect from the users when I open the group up to the public. So that's my news. So I'll put my blog posts that I'm doing. I have a Tumblr account for this, so I'm doing some multimedia stuff on there besides the videos here. And I also did a post about my visit to MITRE I did. That was back in December. So if you want to go read that. And I hope you guys have a really good month of January. See you guys in February. Bye.